Alright, it's now time to visit the crime scene.
The crime scene team is still at the site. Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the general confusion.
Hey, mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, for the book. But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh? It's another one. As you can see, same M.O. and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
Whoa, I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Malia Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Man, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir. It's another clean sweep.
Yeah, let's get the meat wagon moving then.
Do you want to leave an officer here, sir?
Nah, just leave the tape up for a few days.
Yes, sir. If you'll excuse us, sir, we'll take him away.
Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck in the water moccasins, though. I'll be back at the station. Stop by if you want to go over the case some more.
Thanks.
Wow. They really did not want to hang around.
Gabriel is on the sand and clay shore of Lake Pontchartrain, at the site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderers really are. The site is now deserted.
Yeah, you're telling me. Now, was it my imagination, or did Miss Gedde look rather shocked when she saw Gabriel?
The trees on the banks of the lake are mostly oak and elm, very old. Lakeshore Drive runs round the entire lake. This is a particularly lonely stretch, but it's still a public road. Police tape marks off the crime scene. Reflectors mark the curve along Lakeshore Drive. Patches of grass have managed to survive life on the banks of Lake Pontchartrain. Out damn the spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be cleaned again?
Was that a reference to Macbeth?
There seems to be a pattern to the lines in the sand, but if there is a pattern, it's smeared. There's only one small area that's clearly defined. The grass has a matted appearance there. Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see. But you wouldn't want to swim in it.
Why not?
Gabriel does not particularly want to mess with the bloody sand. Move the clay where? Feeling godlike, are we? Talk to the road committee. The lake has nothing to say. Gabriel was just thinking that he could really use a lake, but he doesn't want to get his pockets wet. Gabriel would have a tough time carrying around a tree.
Is that clay? Yuck!
Gabriel doesn't need any more rocks in his pockets. The road is not up for grabs. The police have already taken samples of the blood. Mosley will be able to tell Gabriel if there's anything significant about it.
We can actually investigate this crime scene further. Before we do, let's take a look at some more of these objects that we've picked up.
Gabriel is carrying a lump of clay from the banks of Lake Pontchartrain. It's a piece of brick. Gabriel is carrying a priest's shirt and collar which, surprise, surprise, do not belong to him.
Let's use this magnifying glass.
It's extremely big sand. Gabriel is already magnifying the sand. It's very large grass. The lines in the sand are fairly large. Magnification wouldn't make them any clearer.
There's only one real location on this scene right here that is of importance. When we first entered the screen, there was a policeman checking this area out right here. So maybe we should too.
There are marks in the grass as though some heavy wire object had been set there. Gabriel is already magnifying the grass. Gabriel is already magnifying that.
Alright.
The scale looks a little delicate to pick up by hand.
This is where the tweezers come into play.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain.
And before we leave, maybe we should sketch out this diagram right here.
Let me try to get this down.
I'm not sure if there is a way to turn the pages in this sketchbook. I hope that there is. And if there is, I will try to find it. But for now, let's move on. We should be able to walk through now that Mosley is back.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Do you know anything about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
Bunch of crazies out there on St. John's Eve, that's what. We're busy all night.
Really? What kind of crazies?
Your usual howl at the mooners, I guess. They don't look no weirder than them that comes in during Mardi Gras. Never can tell, though.
Do you know what Caprice encore means?
Can't say that I do.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Gabriel cannot see a way to use that.
Oh yes, it was this.
The control box is in a locked cage and can't be operated. There's nothing in the copier to copy at the moment. She probably wouldn't cooperate. Gabriel scans the bulletin board and sees a lot of bad photographs and worse writing.
Looking good, kid. Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
I'm sorry, sir, but I really have to finish these reports.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
So, what's it like being a policewoman?
The glamour never ceases.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Oh, Gabriel.
You know, that uniform looks great on you.
Uh-huh. Is that a compliment, or are you asking to borrow my dress?
It's a compliment.
Well, you just never know around here. Thanks, but I'm married.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Could you get me some coffee?
Are you speaking to me?
Why, yes.
Wow. Deja leave it to Beaver. I'm the police photographer, sir. You might be able to find someone around here dumb enough to get coffee for you. But guess what? It won't be me.
Oh, thanks, anyway.
Gabriel skipped the copier repairman classes at vocational school. Gabriel wouldn't be allowed to access that file cabinet.
Mostly my man.
Knight, come on in.
Mosley's office looks a lot like his room at college. That's funny. That window is a mirror on the other side. The door leads out to the lobby. Nice polyester. Looks like something Mosley keeps around for formal occasions. Logs of unsolved cases, perhaps? Mosley must have 1,000,000 of them. Art prints of the mall variety. Mosley's bookcase holds old magazines and binders. An intercom. How high-tech. police department memos and other didactic blurbs.
Who's that?
Frank's. What a babe, huh?
A microwave. If Gabriel knows Mosley, it's used exclusively for frozen corn dogs. Mosley's phone. Mosley's desk has more groin on it than on his head. Mosley was one of those beefy guys in his youth. Now he's getting lumpy. The badge in his front coat pocket is set off particularly well by the gold polyester of his jacket. Mosley was one of those beefy guys in his youth. The badge in his front coat pocket is set off particularly well by the gold polyester of his jacket.
I was aiming for his chair.
Mosley...
Okay. There is a description of his chair, but I'm guessing it only happens when he's not sitting in it. Or on it.
Not even the police department can get Mosley to operate any faster. Gabriel doesn't want anything to do with that microwave. Gabriel can't do much with her from this side of the window. Strange. He's had that sensation before.
What's that meant to mean?
Gabriel wouldn't know what to say.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I told you, don't worry about that part of it. It's all faked.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I told you, don't worry about that part of it. It's all faked.
Alright. I misread my notes. It was 2, not 3.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scenes.
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be. But we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the Voodoo Murders case. Now, the first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The M.O. was the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur? Describe the crime scenes.
Well, there's the corpse itself, minus the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood. There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens. Also goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
This music really does not go well with discussion about voodoo murders and ritual sacrifice.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
Sure, no problem.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You and me grew up together. You tell me. It's a pretty nice place, even seeing the stuff I see. You know, the quarter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but hell, I've never known anything else.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I'm too sentimental to say anything else about it.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like 'em.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
That's coming up, isn't it? We get some occasional weirdness in the quarter, but nothing much. Used to have a lot of strange things happen, though, or so I hear.
Do you have any idea what Cabri sans Coeur means?
Hell no. Is that French? My mother spoke it, but I always had a hard enough time just speaking English.
True enough.
I'm pretty sure that sans means without.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Ha! Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
I don't think there's any relation. Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
How'd you like working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In New Orleans, it's the best place in the world to be one.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police of New Orleans someday. I already know the mayor, and my record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some frickin' salt? Well, you know Annie left me. My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that. Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? We used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Ms. McKelly? You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something. Then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's, too. Like with the remote when she wanted to watch your soaps.
Yep. And it was a great way to pick up women in the library. Oh, those were the days. Just tell me anything at all.
You know, my doctor told me I've got a little family of ulcers starting. I wish this case would end so I'd get some rest for a change.
Just tell me anything at all.
My back hurts.
Just tell me anything at all.
For the book, I wanted to be an astronaut when I was young. Or a fireman.
Fascinating. Just tell me anything at all.
I'm 6'2".
You are not.
Oh, come on. I'm close enough. Just write me up that way.
Oh, God.
How close?
Just tell me anything at all.
You know, I kind of like women with dark hair.
Yeah, I know. It's a regular thing with you.
Now that Grace.
You're on your own with that one, pal. I don't even want to know. Oh, nothing. Never mind.
It's your dime.
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So, I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
You can't stop me.
Nah, Mosley would notice when he came back. Mosley got some nice indents going in the seat of the chair.
Here, drink it.
Thanks.
What was that little spin that he did?
The coffee cup is empty.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.